everybody, and welcome back to 3rd grade math. My name is JibinJoseph, and I'm here to help you guys out with some 3rd grade math. So, let's start with this. Find the missing factor. So, let's start with number 1. So, 2 times 4 times what is equal to 8? Well, we know 2 times 4 is 8. So, what times what is equal to 8? Well, 8 times 1 is equal to 8. So, the answer is 1. For number 2, 2 times 4 times blank is equal to 24. We know that 2 times 4 is 8, and then 8 times 1 is 24. Well, 8 times 3 is 24. Number 3, 14 is equal to 2 times 7 times something. 7 times 2 is 14, and 14 times 1 is equal to 14. 4, 1 times blank times 8 is equal to 64. We know 1 times 8 is 8, and 8 times 8 is 64. Number 5, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 1 is 40, 8 times 5 is 40. Number 6, 7 times 2 is 14, and then 14 times 3 is 42. 7, well, 6 times 1 times 8, 6 times 1 is 6, and 6 times 8 is 48. So the answer is 48. 6 times 5 is 30, times 2 is 60. Number 9, 7 times 4 is 28, times 2 is 56. And finally 10, 6 times 1 is 6, times 2 is 12. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Write a division sentence using subtraction. Example, start with 12, take away groups of 4 until you reach 0, count the number. Alright, so 8 minus 2 is equal to 6, 6 minus 2 is equal to 4, 4 minus 2 is equal to 2, 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. So, this means that 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4, because 8, and then 2, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So, it could be 8 divided by 2, 8 minus 2, 4 times. For number 2, we have 24 divided by 8 is equal to 1, 2, 3. It's equal to 3. And finally, 20 divided by 5 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 is equal to 4. Alright, so let's move to use subtraction to solve. Well, number 1, 15 divided by 3. Well, we can do 15 minus 3 is equal to 12. Minus 3 is equal to 9. Minus 3 is equal to 6. And then 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. Minus 3 is equal to 0. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. Now let's do number 3. 10 divided by 2. Well, 10 minus 2 is equal to 8. And then 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. Then 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. Then 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. Then 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So 10 divided by 2 is also equal to 5. And then let's do number 9. 15 minus 5 is equal to 10. Minus 5 is equal to 5, minus 5 is equal to 0. So you have 1, 2, and 3. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. And finally, number 12, 40 minus 10 is equal to 30. Then minus 10 is equal to 20. Then 20 minus 10 is equal to 10. And 10 minus 10 is equal to 0. So then you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So your answer is 4. Alright, let's work on the word problems now. So number 1, Mark buys 22 baseball cards. He keeps 10 cards and divides the rest equally between 2 friends. How many cards will each friend get? Well, first he has 22 in total. So then minus 10 for the amount he keeps. So you get 12. And then if he's splitting the 12 between two friends, it's 12 divided by 2, which is equal to 6. So the answer is 6 cards. If you guys need help, you can always do 12 minus 2 is 10, 10 minus 2 is 8, 8 minus 2 is 6, 6 minus 2 is 4, 4 minus 2 is 2, and 2 minus 2 is 0. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the answer is 6 cards. Let's do number 2. Christy arranged 28 stamps so that there were 7 in each row. How many did she make? Well, 28 divided by 7 is equal to 4. So it'll be 4 rows. We can always do 28 minus 7 is equal to 21. And then minus 7 is equal to 14. Minus 7 is equal to 7. And minus 7 is equal to 0. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the answer is 4 rows. Now we do number 3. Colin puts 36 pennies into 4 equal piles. How many pennies are in each pile? Well, again, you could just do 36 divided by 4, which is equal to 9 piles. Or you could do 36 minus 4 is equal to 32. 32 minus 4 is equal to 28. 28 minus 4 is equal to 24. 24 minus 4 is equal to 20. 20 minus 4 is equal to 16. 16 minus 4 is equal to 12. 12 minus 4 is equal to 8. 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. And 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. So you have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the answer is 9 piles. And then finally for number 4, Kendra makes 14 muffins. She eats 2 muffins and divides the rest among her 6 friends. What division sentence shows how many muffins each friend gets? Well, this is actually pretty easy. So, 14 and she eats 2. So that's 14 minus 2, which is equal to 12 muffins. And then if she wants to divide it between 6 friends, what equation will give her that? Well, that would just be 12 divided by 6. 12 divided by 6 is 2. You can always do 12 minus 6 is equal to 6. 6 minus 6 is equal to 0. So this is 1, 1, and 2. So your answer is 2. This equation will be your answer. Well, that's it for today, boys and girls. Have a good day.